Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the makeup wish list tag. I've had this tag on my list since I very first saw it, and when am I gonna learn to just put my phone on silent? And the creator of this tag is Drea, who I absolutely love her channel. I didn't realize she was the creator of this. I just thought that she did the tag, but it turns out she created it herself, which is awesome. Drea is a fellow Canadian beauty YouTuber, and I just really love her channel, so I will definitely have her channel and her video linked down below. I've spent the last little while compiling my list. I'm going to be showing you the pictures off my phone because I don't have an editing software that allows me to pop in pictures yet. Hopefully someday soon. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's hop into this tag. The first question is, what is the very next makeup item that you're planning on buying? And this is not an exciting purchase, but the Hourglass Veil Powder. Specifically, there is a mini size that comes along with a mini size of the primer, which I already know that I love. It does retail for, sorry for the glare, it retails for 35 Canadian dollars, and it's the new Veil Powder and the Veil Primer. And I've just heard amazing things about this powder on people with all skin types. I've heard people with oily skin really love it, combo, dry skin all really love it. I've heard that it has a bit of a blurring effect, which is a similar effect that the primer gives my skin. I suffer with a lot of texture, with really enlarged pores, so I'm wondering if maybe this powder can be the solution to my problems. I'm not a big loose powder girl. I don't have a lot of experience with loose powders, but I'm excited to try this one. Question number 2, if you could walk into Sephora today and buy any one item regardless of budget, what would it be? And again, I feel like this isn't overly exciting, but I have been lusting after Drunk Elephant skincare for years, and I'm lucky to be filming this late. I'm late to the game on this tag, and all of the Christmas sets are out obviously, and I've been looking at these. They're Inspector Drunk Night Kit and Detective Day something. Anyways, there's a night one and a day one, and the one I have here is a picture. There we go, there's a little picture of this kit. This one contains a full-size TLC Framboos Night Serum, which I really want to try. I've heard that's great for texture. A mini C Tango eye cream, the Lala Retro whipped cream, which I think might be too heavy for my skin, but in the dead of winter it might be good. The Be Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum, and the Best Day No. 9 Jelly Cleanser, and this retails for $120, but it is $180 value. Again, these are in Canadian dollars. I've been wanting to try Drunk Elephant skincare. I'm really interested in both the day and the night kit, and if they are still available and I get maybe Sephora gift cards for Christmas or my birthday is in January, so I feel like I don't have to wait that long. If there are some sets left, I'd consider picking one of these up, but of course if I didn't have any budget at all, I would just buy it. 3, what is the oldest item on your Sephora loves list? And so I went back and looked, and I was really surprised by this. It was the Urban Decay Velvetizer, which I feel like is a really random product to have added. I'm sorry I'm not going to zoom in every 2 seconds because I don't have autofocus. I still would try this. It's been on my loves list for well over a year, and again, it's a loose powder. I don't think I would use it as a mix-in medium to make my foundations more matte or anything. I would probably just use this as a setting powder, and it's really not that expensive compared to a lot of other powders on my radar. It is $42, but it's again one of those products that aren't really exciting, that I'm not really that interested in picking up right away, I guess, clearly. And the second oldest one on my list is the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation. I'm actually still intrigued in trying that out. 4, what is the newest item on your Sephora loves list? And I don't use my loves list all the time, but I didn't want to cheat and like go through the new releases over the last few weeks and add things in that way. So the newest one on my loves list is from Glow Recipe, and it is the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. They just released that they are going to be releasing an avocado sleeping mask, which I'm not sure what the difference between the two is going to be. The avocado one is not on the Sephora Canada website at the time that I checked it earlier last week, I think. And I'm currently still using up my Origins, like whatever that the hydrating sleeping mask is, because I don't need those types of products all that often. But I believe that Glow Recipe is cruelty free. I haven't really like done a lot of research on that. Let me know if you know down in the comments below. I've avoided making like a big wide claim that I'm going cruelty free because I don't want to put that pressure on myself, but I'm making an effort to be conscious of which products I'm purchasing. So Origins, I know for a fact, is not cruelty free. I don't know about Glow Recipe. Question number 5, what perfume is on the top of your wish list? And these perfumes are so expensive. I don't think there will be a time in my life where I will ever be able to justify the price tag. Like, there's a difference between being able to afford it, like having the money sitting there and making the conscious decision to put all that money on one product, or getting multiple things for the same price, if that makes sense. And that is Jo Malone. Even the small sizes are almost $100. And I have never actually smelled them. I have just heard glowing things about it. I've heard they are the best fragrances ever. And there are 3 that I hear over and over again that I would be interested in trying. And that is Blackberry and Bay, Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and Peony and Blush. All 3 of those sound so delicious to me. They all sound very different. And maybe if I could get roller balls of the 3 of them in a set for an amazing value, I might pick it up. But honestly, they are so expensive. I was going to buy one to wear on my wedding day, but when it came down to it, I couldn't do it. Question number 6. What is the new release you're most looking forward to? And this shocked me. I watch a few people's, like Will I Buy It, that is a spin-off from Samantha March's. I watch hers every Wednesday. Every Sunday I watch them from Angelica Nyquist and Amy Loves Makeup. Those are the 3 that I'm like really consistent on, although I do watch others from time to time. And this last week, I don't know what it is about this collection. It's just drawing me in. I know I probably won't purchase it because it's not something that's going to be available at Sephora or anywhere like that. I'm gonna have to buy it from this indie brand's website, and honestly, I hate to say it, but that deters me a lot of the time. Also, I believe that these are like relatively pricey. Let me just tell you what it is. It's from Lethal Cosmetics, and it's the Hive collection, and I just love the whole collection. I don't know what it is drawing me in. Like, I just keep looking at it on my phone. I have it on my like makeup wish list tab in my phone. Here is what these shadows look like. I will zoom in. There are 12 pans of shadows. They are individual shadows. You can buy them individually, or if you buy them as a set, you get the empty like magnetic palette to put them in. But look, there's like creams, these greens. That lime green is just drawing me in. I don't have a lime green anywhere in my collection, so God knows if I ever use it. You have your warm tones. There's oranges, browns, champagnes, a bright blue, and some mauve-y tones. I don't know. I just keep looking at it. And then also in this collection are 3 liquid lipsticks. There's a shimmery black, a beautiful rosy, and a green, like the exact color of my nail polish. I just keep staring at them. It makes no sense. I have a very neutral makeup taste. Not really like aesthetically like, oh, it's my favorite, but like realistically, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have time to be experimenting with colors a lot of the time. I try and film multiple times a week during nap time. Nap time is about an hour and a half, so I put them down for a nap. Sometimes I like to eat first, run in here, and do makeup as quickly as possible to film a video for you guys. So if I start doing things really intricate or playing with color and doing a lot of experimenting, I do it at night, which sounds so stupid, but anyways, I keep eyeing it. I really love it, honestly. Number 7, are there any drugstore products you want but haven't pulled the trigger on yet? And yes, there were 2 things that really stood out to me. Sorry, I'm looking down at my phone. The first is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is only like $4 in the States. It's like $6 or $7 at Shoppers Drug Marts in Canada. Maybe like 6, plus we have 15% tax in Nova Scotia. So it adds up to being, it's still really affordable, don't get me wrong, but it's not like dirt cheap, which I feel like is how a lot of especially American YouTubers sell Essence. They're like, it's only a couple dollars, just pick up one of everything in their line, it's not that big of a deal. But here in Canada, like, it is still cheap, but it's not like just throw your money at it cheap, if that makes sense. And honestly, I have the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlighter, which I know this is similar to, but I think this one's a touch deeper, so I feel like it will only look really flattering on me in the warmer months. And every time it's the warmer months, I honestly forget about it. So it's one of those things, like, if I see it on sale, I'm in store, even if it is a little dark for me at the time. Like now in the cooler months, I'll probably just pick it up and get it over with. And the second one is the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir Foundation. CoverGirl is recently certified as cruelty-free, which is super exciting, and that is the one CoverGirl product that I really, really want to try. I went and I picked out a shade, the lightest shade, because their shade range sucks in that foundation. And I'll pick it up when it's on sale for a good price, but it's $18 here. And honestly, for like $10 more, I could get like a lower end at Sephora foundation, you know? Oh, there's a little chipmunk right in my window. Anyways, number 8, the eyeshadow palette you're lusting after the most. This is another indie release. I am someone who has never ordered off of like an indie brand website. Like, I guess BH Cosmetics I think is indie, Coastal Scents is indie, those types of brands, but they're more like mainstream. But like these Instagram type indie brands, I have never ordered from. Honestly, the shipping is a big thing that scares me. Also, like, Sephora is so easy to return products to, things like that. But the Blush Tribe Hasina 2 palette, I think, is stunning. These purples and greens, I don't know why I'm drawn visually to these, but I really am. And both Amy Loves Makeup and Angelica Nyquist did videos on these, and their looks were so, so beautiful. Question number 9 is a product you're waiting for your next birthday or Christmas to ask for. And I wrote down the Bite Beauty French Press glosses. I don't know what it is, maybe it's the coffee scent, but even the shades look so beautiful to me. I would obviously be gravitating towards these lighter tones. The deeper tones would look amazing on people with deeper skin tones or topped over a deep lipstick, but I don't wear those all that often. I'm looking at like even the lightest 4 shades I think are really beautiful. This is another one where it's getting a little too blown out. There's a better look at what those look like. I just think they're stunning, and I don't know what it is, but I hate spending my money on lip gloss. I love the way lip gloss looks. I wear lip gloss often, but like when it comes to forking over the money, just something about it I hate. So this is something else that if I get a gift card or if someone asks me specifically for a product that I'm interested in, why it's waking up, I will definitely be asking for the Bite Beauty French Press lip glosses. I'm going to speed through the last 3 questions and hopefully Wyatt will be fine. He doesn't like to get out of his bed right away anyways. Question number 10 is, what is the item you're dying to have that is not available in your country or area? I'm pretty lucky in Canada. We can pretty much get anything shipped to us, but 2 brands specifically that are more of a pain to get shipped to us. Like Ulta recently in the last year or 2 has started shipping to Canada, but the free shipping is like over 100 Canadian dollars. Whereas Sephora Canada is 50 Canadian dollars for free shipping. So like you'd want to be making a pretty big order, plus they roll in customs and stuff. Like it does get pretty expensive. So Flower Beauty and Dose of Colors are 2 brands that I really want to try. Actually, I'm getting a Dose of Colors liquid lipstick pretty soon because me and my friend like went in together for an Ulta order, which is, it helps. But those 2 brands are ones that I want to try, and they're not readily available in my country. Specifically the Shimmer and Strobe Highlight Palette from Flower Beauty. I've heard people say it's just as good as high end, but the packaging kind of sucks because there's that space for the brush. And from Dose of Colors, besides the liquid lipsticks that I already like am getting mailed to me, the 5-pan palettes. Number 11 is, what is the thing you really want but you never buy because it's too expensive? That's in quotation marks. And that has to be the Marc Jacobs Tantastic bronzer. I don't even remember how much this is. I could probably look it up. It is 60 Canadian dollars. $60 for one bronzer. Even though it looks to be the perfect neutral tone that would be so flattering on my skin, even though it is massive and is like worth the money per grams, it's still $60. I don't know if I'll ever buy that. And lastly, if there was a beauty product genie who could grant you one wish, what would you wish for? I've heard people say like somebody to wash my brushes, but I think the question is like an actual makeup product that doesn't exist that you wish did. This is like pure fantasy, but I would love a like altering customizable foundation. Like not, oh, it's just perfect for my preferences, but like, oh, you're breaking out today. Let me give you a bit more coverage. Oh, your skin is looking great today. Let me do a little bit lighter coverage so that you don't look too cakey. Oh, you look like you got a bit of a tan. Let me just deepen up a little bit. Oh, you're looking pasty. Let's lighten up a bit. Oh, your makeup is looking really fresh. Let's bring out a little bit more of that dewy finish. That sort of altering customizable foundation. Like literally customizable for each day as it comes. That would be magical. So that is it, my friends. Wyatt is waking up. That was the makeup wish list tag. Thank you to Drea for creating this tag. I really had a lot of fun like combing through my wish list and my Sephora app, things like that, finding answers to these questions. It was a ton of fun. If you enjoyed today's video, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!